You got a quick look at that stat line. How's that read to you? 15 of 15.
I mean, it looks pretty good. I didn't know it until after the game, until I talked to Cause about it a little bit. I mean, I had a lot of good plays from my wide receivers, so, I mean, offensive line gave me a lot of time to get rid of the ball, so all the praise and glory goes to those guys.
How important to get him the record at home? Get Shaq the record.
Yeah. Had to get my guy the record for sure. So I'm just very lucky to have played with Shaq and to be his quarterback and get him the ball, man. I mean, he's a do-it-all kind of guy, and I'm really proud of him. And I mean, it was a big night for him.
Shaq, how determined were you to get that today, do it at home?
I mean, I try not to focus on it a lot, but at the same time, there's a lot of people talking about it. I know my family, it was big for them to get it here, that they can be at the game instead of at Houston. So I guess it was kind of important. Once I got close to it, I know a lot of the receivers kind of start getting the coach's ear and things like that, like, gotta get the record at home. I really appreciate it.
How much does getting it mean to you? I mean, everything you've been through here and now being the all-time leading receiver.
It means a lot. Like I said earlier, that I kind of feel like it leaves my legacy here. I mean, it started in kind of like at the bottom, but now kind of finishing at the top. So I definitely just thank God for everything that He put me through, because it made me who I am.
Carter, defensively, the offense gets a lot of attention, deservedly so, but how determined were you guys today to put up a 0? You didn't quite get there, but maybe comment on how the defense played.
We actually talked about that earlier in the day, and we were really determined to get it. We started rotating guys in a lot, so we were keeping legs fresh, and we just played together, and it really turned out well for us. And I think it opened a lot of eyes that we're a really physical defense and we can go and compete with anyone.
How's the defense different now than, say, maybe a month or so ago, when giving up so many yards and points?
I would say the difference is just how well we play together. We do a lot of extra time, like we'll go watch film, and we spend a lot of time together just to develop that bond and that relationship that we can depend on each other. So that's how we just do it all together.
You got a lot of young guys out there. Is that, how much of a factor has that been in getting better?
It's a factor, but everyone's growing together, which is really good. All the young guys, they listen to the older guys, and we just learn game by game, so there's always room for improvement for us.
Going with as well as you played the last 2 weeks, is it kind of important to get more of a rhythm? Because, I mean, early in the season, it seemed like, well, it didn't seem like, you obviously were going back and forth with Hayden. How important is it to put a string of games together when you're playing with
I mean, it's huge. I mean, to finally be back and playing again and get into a rhythm is a great feeling. I mean, it feels great to finally be back out there playing and being out with my guys and just being out there and supporting them and just being a good captain and a good player. I mean, those, I'll do anything for those guys, and I mean, they come first for me. So, I mean, I trust the coaches and the plan and what's going to happen. So, I mean, good things are rolling right now. We just got to keep on pushing and performing the way we are.
How important is it to start getting Chris and Johnny and eventually Mikhail back to 100% and having those guys that can open up the perimeter so you can do more?
Oh, I mean, it's huge. I mean, but then again, we have so many guys that can come in and play that role. And I mean, our wide receivers are the whole heart and soul of our offense. I mean, there's so many of them, and they're so good that it's so easy for the quarterbacks like Hayden and I to go in there and just throw it up to them. I mean, we'll throw it up and they'll go get it. So I mean, it's that easy, and I mean, it's fun. It's a fun offense to play in.
With how well you guys are playing right now, with the big game against Houston coming up next week, can you just reflect a little bit on the missed opportunities against Memphis and earlier on in the season, but when it comes to the AAC? Yeah,
I mean, it's tough to go back and look at those games, but I mean, we're a type of team that just leaves all that in the past. I mean, it's done and over with. I mean, we've learned from our mistakes, and we're going to keep growing as a unit and as a team, and it shows. I mean, our offense is clicking, our defense is clicking, special teams is clicking. We look really good just right now. So, I mean, that's all we really care about right now is the future and what we're doing right now, so we're just gonna keep on doing what we're doing.
Just feel like maybe a chance for redemption to get to Houston, top 20 team, maybe kind of take that bad taste away from Memphis and Temple.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Houston's a great team, and that's going to be a great game, and we're just going to take it day by day and see where it takes us.
Anything else?
You guys have any Halloween costumes planned?
I'm going to be in bed. I'm staying home.
I'm gonna be a stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.